In the lively city of Doha, Sheikha Mozah bint Nasser stands as a figure of extraordinary influence. Her journey from humble beginnings to becoming a global icon is both interesting and inspiring. But what drove her to rise to power and prominence? Sheikha Mozah bint Nasser Al Misned was born on August 8, 1959, in Al Khor, Qatar, into a well-known Qatari family. Her father was an opposition leader who challenged the ruling government. Because of this, her family was deported, and Sheikha Mozah spent some part of her adulthood in Kuwait. Despite these challenges, she continued her education. Later, as the political situation got better, she returned to Qatar. Her education has played a great role in her lifelong commitment to social issues in the field of education, women's rights, and family welfare. But do you know how her marriage influenced her position and power? After some time, she married Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani in 1977, when she was only 18 years old. He was already Crown Prince of Qatar when they were married. Sheikha Mozah's marriage was the beginning of her rise to become one of Qatar's most important women. Sheikh Hamad started ruling Qatar in 1995 after a peaceful revolution against his father. This was the start of significant developments in the country, in which Sheikha Mozah played an important role. Sheikh Hamad's second wife was his loyal advisor and closest partner in modernizing and expanding Qatar. Because of this, her influence reached beyond the royal family and impacted all of Qatari culture. Her active public life distinguished her from other royal couples in the Gulf area at the time. Traditionally, women in the Gulf were supposed to stay out of the limelight by maintaining privacy, especially if they came from royal families. Sheikha Mozah became strongly evident as she engaged in significant public tasks. Despite being a public figure, she is a mother of 7 sons and had a big influence on the life of her son, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, who became Qatar's ruler in 2013. He was guided by Sheikha Mozah, who played a crucial role in influencing Sheikh Tamim's values, views, and perspective on Qatar's future from an early age. Sheikh Tamim, as king, continues to work on his parents' legacy by improving schools, hospitals, and the economy. Under his period of rule, Qatar has progressed significantly. Sheikha Mozah has made remarkable contributions towards education, transforming Qatar and other nations. In 1995, she founded the Qatar Foundation for Education, Science, and Community Development to fulfill her dream of an innovative and research-based culture in Qatar. Education City, established in 1997, is the foundation's main project. It is a 12-square-kilometer structure in Doha and also consists of branch campuses for renowned international universities such as Carnegie Mellon University and Georgetown University. The foundation has invested several $billions into a host of educational projects. The Qatar National Research Fund was established in 2006 with an investment of $1 billion, which supports research in every sector. It then turned out to be one of the major research funds in the region. The second most significant contribution is that Sheikha Mozah has been an outspoken supporter for women's rights, especially in the Middle East as a whole. In 2003, she established the Al Jazeera Children's Channel, currently known as GMTV, which not only provided educational programs for children, but also promoted gender equality by showing girls in leadership roles. After that, she established the Doha International Family Institute under the Qatar Foundation in 2008, which conducts research and develops policies to address family and women's issues. Through DIFI, she made efforts to guarantee that Qatari women have access to education and employment opportunities. These programs have resulted in a considerable rise in female labor force participation in Qatar, which is predicted to reach 57% by 2019, ranking among the highest rates in the region. She founded Silatech in 2008 to help youth by providing jobs and an opportunity to create businesses. In 2015, it created over 200,000 jobs, mostly in women's communities. She donated $50 million to the Global Fund in 2014, which fights AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria in low-income countries. She even contributed over $100 million to help 10 million unenrolled children to complete their education by 2019. Furthermore, in 2012, she founded the world-class Hospital and Research Center Sidra Medicine in Doha with a $7.9 billion contribution from the Qatar Foundation, focusing on the health of women and children. Sidra Medicine has grown to be the leading medical research and treatment organization in Qatar. Sheikha Mozah has also contributed a lot to the economic development of Qatar. Apart from innovation, in 2008 she helped develop the Qatar Science and Technology Park, an $800 million facility bringing technology companies together with research companies. QSTP developed some of the world's major companies and came up with innovative concepts in the sphere of energy, the environment, health sciences, and information technology. In 2014, she had also initiated the World Innovation Summit for Education, an international congress on educational development. Today, WISE, as it's called, is a renowned platform where she discusses and operates on the education revolution. Each year, $500,000 is given to people who make valuable contributions in improving education. But besides her various royal duties, she's also recognized for her lavish lifestyle. She owned multiple luxurious houses and villas in Qatar. One of her primary estates is the Al Wajba Palace, a huge estate worth $1 billion. This is not a private palace, as it also hosts formal state events and celebrations. Sheikha Mozah also owns a number of properties outside of Qatar. One of her more notable assets is a $100 million property that was purchased in London's high-end Mayfair area. The house was placed in one of the most expensive areas in the city and provided a superb location with advanced interior design to represent her own preferences. Sheikha Mozah is also famous for her great fashion sense. She's often included among the world's most stylish ladies. She wears high-end designer pieces by famous designers such as Chanel, Valentino, and Dior. Her clothes are estimated to be worth hundreds of billions of dollars. For example, a single Valentino gown may cost more than $100,000. Her jewelry collection is equally stunning, with pieces from famous brands like Cartier, Boucheron, and Van Cleef & Arpels. One of her valuable assets is a Cartier tiara valued more than $3 million. She's also got a unique preference for automobiles, comparable to her fashion style. She drives high-end vehicles like the Rolls-Royce Phantom, which costs approximately $450,000, and the Bentley Mulsanne, which costs $310,000. These vehicles are usually customized to her specifications, including distinctive interiors and modern technology. She's also got a collection of antique autos, which might be worth millions. Not to mention her jets. Her personal jet is a Bombardier Global 7000, which was estimated at more than $75 million, and it's famous for its long range and good-looking features. She's also got a private Boeing 747s and 787 Dreamliners worth over $300 million each. So, what do you think about Sheikha Mozah? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.